Today we are going to be looking at football players with no haters despite having rivals. With that, let's get started. Son Heung-min. While playing for Tottenham, he has turned out to be one of the most lethal strikers in the Premier League. Son is a nice guy. Antonio Conte described him as someone he would let to marry his daughter. The South Korean striker is one of the friendliest strikers on earth, making it impossible to hate on him. Andres Iniesta. The Spanish maestro, who is currently playing for Vissel Kobe. FC Barcelona is where he played measure of his career, with exquisite touches and excellent ball passing abilities. Alongside Busquets and Xavi, they dominated the game for years. Iniesta's ball is beautiful and weaves magic on the pitch, making even opponents to fall in love with him. David Silva, also another Spanish superstar who made this list. There's a reason why he was called Merlin at City. Silva was a wizard of the game. David Silva had no haters, calm, elegant, and when Silva plays with the ball, there's no hating, just watching. N'Golo Kante. You won't see anyone who smiles more than this man, kind and humble. Kante is one of the players that will make you fall in love with football. The sacrifice he will make for his team Chelsea is also praiseworthy. There's a wise saying, 70% of earth is covered by water, the rest is N'Golo Kante. Isco Alaucon. Isco might lack the profile of the other players in this video, but what he doesn't lack is football brilliance. During his prime, Isco was one of the best creative playmakers, making evil rivals to admire him. Currently playing for Sevilla, he still has no haters. Iker Casillas. He had a successful time at Madrid, made the record of the most Champions League clean sheet, also captained one of the most successful Spanish teams in history. He was the shield of Madrid and Spain for years. This made him develop into a fan favorite. Thierry Henry, one of the best strikers to ever grace the Premier League, leaving his mark in the Premier League by being one of the most important figures in the Arsenal Invincibles. Also winning every single trophy with FC Barcelona. Truly, the Frenchman is a prolific goal scorer that was worshipped. Francesco Totti. Totti once said, "In my time, football was made of love." Totti wasn't different from that statement. The flair and passion he exhibited during his time at Roma was one to never forget in a hurry. Totti will forever soar through the infinity of the universe. Angel Di Maria. From Madrid to Manchester United to PSG to Juventus, Di Maria has almost played in every top league, expressing love. His dribbling, skills, body movement are one to just sit back and enjoy. Even as an opponent, no wonder it's impossible to hate him. Marco Reus. He has tirelessly served Dortmund through the ups and downs of the club. Reus is a player every club will be lucky to have. His hard work and dedication made him a fan favorite. Philipp Lahm. Lahm has established himself as one of the greatest right back in the game. This man is a paragon of consistency and the perfect footballer who had no weakness. The World Cup winner has turned out to be a model for upcoming stars. Andre Pirlo. Apart from being one of the best defensive midfielders of his generation, Pirlo loves to attract friends and has a great personality. The Italian is multi-talented, but his discipline and focus are the true key to his success. With these characteristics, winning over people is quite easy for him. Ronaldo Nazario. Now we are getting to the interesting part. At his peak, he was unbelievable to watch. The Brazilian was a perfect striker. He had no shortcomings. Speed, power, technique, and his trademark Elastico is what everybody was waiting for. When this man just gets going, it's impossible to stop him. And we remember in 2002, his haircut, which made the fans to fall in love with him even more. Ronaldo was an inspiring force of nature that even haters will become fans. Carles Puyol, also known as Lionheart or Tarzan. Puyol is the kind of player that will sacrifice his body, blood and soul for the team. Often known as a serious person, he wouldn't tolerate nonsense from his teammates, and that's what made him a captain material. He won many trophies with Barcelona and was among the few people who made the El Clasico even more heated. Surely this is why the fans miss him. Paolo Maldini. Recognized as the best defender of all time, Maldini was simply a two-footed left back who was a sublime passer with a great physique. His record simply speaks for itself, both in terms of longevity and in quality. Maldini was a complete freak of nature and is the ultimate role model for most modern players. Roberto Carlos. The fans will always remember Carlos for his cannon shot. Aside from that, Roberto Carlos was one of the greatest left back of all time. The physique-defying free-kick goal against France was one to remember. Thomas Müller. He might be the most underrated person on this list. Apart from being a wonderful footballer, the German is a fun person to be with. Any of his teammates usually enjoy his presence, so as the spectators. Müller's personality is just impossible to hate. Kaká. The 2007 Ballon d'Or winner was nothing short of an incredible footballer. His footballing style was just unique. Gliding through the midfield with ease, Kaká makes football look so simple. Kaká's magic was totally different from everyone. His style was so smooth, you might be wondering, how does he beat people? The Brazilian was also loved outside of the pitch because of his good personality, and he also claimed to be a strong Christian. Johan Cruyff, a philosopher, footballer and a manager. Cruyff had an impact on football in general. He was revolutionary as a player and as a manager. It's impossible to overstate just what an exciting and inspirational figure he was and still is. He was important to the creation of tiki-taka for Barcelona and the philosophy Ajax stick to. Ronaldinho Gaúcho. To him, happiness was much more important than just scoring goals and winning games. Never one watched him play, he was witness with happiness. Dribbling, dazzling, scoring, assisting, all with a smile on his face. Ronaldinho was just somebody who made happiness contagious with his football. Made football look easy, gliding through opponents as if they were kids. If you watched him, you realize what life was all about. He was a joy to watch, making all football lovers fall in love with him. That's the end of this video. I would like to know which player I didn't mention in this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section.